Another bar. Really make it till the end of the ride. Whoa, it's steep. Good morning. Beautiful day today. So I'm out for a ride with my mate Rob, who's behind there. So you might remember Rob from one of my videos a while back when he first got his e-bike. He's been doing really well, doing things like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and riding to work. So he's going to attempt his longest ride ever. He's on full battery. I'm going to try a 30-mile ride from his house in Bolton towards Hay Hall in Wigan. And then we're going to pick up the canal, follow the canal over towards Chorley, and then wiggle our way back through Rivington and back towards Bolton. So it should be a decent loop, quite a bit of off-road. It's coming into Aspel near Wigan. This is the Finger Post roundabout. It's actually a war memorial in the middle. This is the turning off now towards Hay Hall and Hay Country Park. I don't really know why there's a windmill there. Well, I guess it's from the olden days when they used to have wind. Kevin, cappuccino and a black coffee, please.
Yeah, we've got a small or large.
Not big enough for you. Rob's keeping going with some 90s Cocoa Pops bars, cereal bars, so we'll try one of these. Is this the milk?
That clearly is milk. I can't believe you've never tried these.
No, never had a Cocoa Pops bar. Just tastes like air.
Cocoa Pop.
That's not going to keep you going.
Keep me up.
You need something more sustenance than that.
That's why I've got 6.
Air bar. Fine premium gravel. I thought this was quite nice. It's like a amphitheatre for a tree. So you can sit there and worship that tree, but I think it puts on a show. There you go. Scream if you want to go faster. Get on the outside. The outside's the fast side. Where that fun fair is, that's where they used to have, Model Village. They had a zoo there at one point. That was a long time ago. Children these days are not satisfied with small houses. No, they want a roller coaster. Rob's brought the drone, so we'll see if we can get some overhead shots. Rob's flying the drone overhead, so I said I'd ride to the hall and see if he can get a picture of me. I can see the drone. Oh no, it's not, that's a bird. So this is the hall, Hay Hall. I think I say boarded up at the minute. It has been several things in the past. I think it was a hotel, events venue. Cutting through the woods at the bottom of Hay Hall Country Park. Trying to find our way to the canal. This is the Leeds-Liverpool Canal. Follow the canal to near Chorley as you get down. Go this way. Whee! Oh, it should be fairly flat for the e-bike. Conserve the battery. 10 mile in. What's the battery on? Full battery still. Doing well. Mind you, I suppose it's been all downhill, hasn't it, from there? Yeah, mostly down. That boat's called Beats Working. Allow me, sir.
Oh, gentlemen.
You've done it again. So this is the old, I don't remember what it's called, this pub. I think it used to be called Bridge. I think it was Bridge 63 or something after that bridge. Closed down now, which is a shame. Otherwise we could have had a little pint there. Right, after a discussion, a slight change of plan, we're going to jump off the canal here at Red Rock and get onto the cycle track. Turn here. And this is the cycle lane. The cycle lane takes us towards Adlington. Pick up the canal again there. This is where the canal goes over us. Oh, it's dripping. This is underneath the canal, aqueduct. It explains all the water, mud. Whoa! You can get wet feet. Smooth. That was National Cycle Network 55 that we were on. It was very boggy and overgrown with trees. I wouldn't recommend it. Give it a 2 out of 10. What would you give it?
4 out of 10.
4?
Yeah,
You're generous. Well, you got some sideways action on the bike anyway, through all that boggy mud. So we've had enough of this cycle trail. So we're going to join back onto the canal at Anderton Bridge here. And carry on to Chorley. Hoi! Will it fit? Like a glove. There's the marina at Adlington. Right, purchase a boat, store a boat. I think you can borrow a boat. Look at that thing. That's a lifeboat, isn't it? Converted lifeboat. That's the Boatyard Bus Cafe. Cafe on the old bus. Coming off the canal here, just gone under Bridge 75A. And this is the Chorley Loop. Part of, Route 55, which is that muddy cycle path we were on. Squeeze through here. This is Long Lane. Coming out of Chorley, heading towards Rivington. There's top spinners. Black Horse pub there at Limerick. I realise I am navigating via pubs at the moment. Say something about my youth. Is 7% gradient, 8%. So we'll be sapping some of the Evax power and my power. We are 16 and a half miles in, and he's lost a bar. Will he make it back on 3 bars? The route's taken us up Hutt Lane and over the M61 motorway. So, which is new to me. I thought I'd cut through here. It's just a route that I made up on Commute. Yoink! Which way will the e-bike go? Through the river? Or over this bridge? That's one way of doing it. Alright, I think there's a big hill now. This might drain another bar of your battery. Well, this is a bit of a nice little climb up. Not sure how Rob will cope on this. Whew. At Rivington now. This is Angles Arc Reservoir. I'm going to cut up through the woods here towards Yarrow Reservoir.
Very bumpy up there.
Yeah.
Up here.
Oh yeah.
Have you been before?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of storms.
Yeah, I know it, yeah. Yeah, we used to come down here as kids, right?
I've just seen them all going.
That's the fun part, that, yeah.
Is that the good part?
Yeah.
If you say so.
She's trying to stop it, so.
Right, it's bumpy up here. This is the overflow for Yarrow Reservoir. So it's very wet. It's like a waterfall down there. Whew. That was a bumpy one. 18 mile in, and that short, steep climb there has drained another bar. Will they make it till the end of the ride? Well, we got what's the maths on that? 30 mile ride.
18 mile.
Another 12 miles to go. Should make it. Depends on these hills. These little climbs are killing it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Steep though, that. Right. Well, this is a downhill. You got a regen?
No. I am regen.
Yeah, that's your legs. And this is Yarrow Reservoir. Used to come here as kids and ride down the side of the reservoir here. Crazy. Let's have a go at it. There we are. This is Yarrow. This is Rivington. The mast over there, the Pigeon Tower and the Pike. As kids we used to ride down the side of this. Still, yeah, if I can still manage it. Whoa.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Steep. Ay. Still got it. Our village green tea room at Rivington. You put your bikes around the back. On a meat pie, so keep me going to the end. Be on there, cheese toaster.
Cheese and ham toast.
Cheese and ham, beautiful. Whew, well, I'm absolutely stuffed after that pie. The tea room at Rivington, lovely that. We're going to hug the reservoir, cut through the woods here at Rivington, head towards Horwich, and then we'll mosey back towards Bolton then. Oh yeah, that. This here is a replica of Liverpool Castle. If you go in here, tradition. Turned off at Horwich, just near the Bolton Wanderers Stadium, and we're getting onto a cycle lane here, which will then take us all the way through into Bolton. Nearly 24 miles in, and we're down to 2 bars.
Yep.
Can you make it? 7 miles left. So we're following here Route 80 on the Middlebrook Valley Trail. 2 3/4 miles to Bolton. Nice section here, just follows the railway. Lostock station behind us and heading towards Bolton. Nice little brook here at the side. I have just milked myself all over this cycle path. Just had a panic. I managed to plug the tyre. I'm not sure what caused it. I've got a plug in there. I'm just going to put a bit more air in with the pump. A bit sticky now. I like trains. Can you hear it? It's making a horrible noise. Yeah. The good thing about this back tyre is I do have a insert in it, so it should be able to run flat. I got some air in through the pump, but then I took the pump off, the valve core came out, and then the pump's hopeless. Right, so Robert's parting ways. Rob's off that way, I'm going this way towards Bury. We've done 27 miles together, and we're on 2 bars still, so
It's quite impressive.
that's, yeah, better than we expected. Enough to, and the bar's falling off, enough to get you home at least. Rob's off, headed home now. Good riding with him today, about 30 miles together. We weren't sure if the e-bike would last that long, but he conserved a lot of power, did a lot of that riding himself on the flat parts across the canal, and it's done well. By the time I get back home, we're over 45 miles, 45 now. Average heart rate was about 130, so fairly chilled ride. We've been out all day, enjoying the sunshine. If you've watched it this far and you enjoyed it, consider leaving a comment, let me know what you thought. And if you're not a subscriber, you know what's going on, just click it. It's free, it's always been free. Lovely milk. Some more milk for you. Drink your milk.